Hello, friends and enemies. I'm TychoCelchuuu, and this is Company Heroes 2 video game match between Gunther von Kluge and Chaos. Playing as the United States, Chaos is Gunther von Kluge playing as the OKW, and we're on Cannes, or Cannes, or however you pronounce that famous World War II city. Famous, I don't know. I just remember Cannes because it was a Day of Defeat map called Cannes. Good stuff. Did you guys ever play the original Day of Defeat? Before that shit went retail, before that shit went source, before that shit went insurgency mod ripoff, not actually called Day of Defeat. Did they call it Day of Infamy though? I feel like they named it Day of something. Von Ivan says, "You're doing great, TychoCelchuuu. You can't fool me." Meant that honestly. You can't fool me. Narfuck says, "If you do chat interactions and post them on YouTube, I can see maybe shut the fuck up." No, I'm just joking. Too much stuff to read. Yeah, who played Day of Defeat? I played Day of Defeat. That was one of my favorite mods for Half-Life. I also liked Natural Selection. That was the best mod. I liked Science and Industry. That shit was good. Half-Life Bumper Cars, Holy Wars. Oh my god, Half-Life has such good mods. And we have Luftwaffe Ground Forces Doctrine chosen. Can someone legitimately tell me why anybody ever picks this? Like, I just don't fucking know why anybody ever picks this shit. And what do we got over here? We got Mechanized Company, Heavy Cav Doctrine, Tactical Support. No surprise. There, what do we got here? Ruffman Folk Criticers, Panzer II, Ruffman, Yawn. So, for those of you watching on YouTube, I am currently streaming this live at twitch.tv/TychoCelchuuu. Go follow my Twitch page. If you're watching Twitch right now, fucking follow my Twitch page. Infinite riches will accrue to you if you do. I don't like this minimap because this shit always looks like water on the minimap, but it's not water. It's just a wide open thing. What Doth Life says, source gutted DoD. I actually like DoD source. It was a totally different game, but I thought it was fun. Narfwack says, that face when I still play test natural selection to this day. They put me in charge of the crazy bastards. Don't ask me why I'm clearly incompetent. It's because you're one of 4 people who are still left. I actually reinstalled natural selection 2 the other day. I haven't played it. I had to play through the fucking tutorial before it would let me play the actual video game, and I fucking killed myself in the tutorial because the bots are named after me, and so I had to fucking kill myself for the second fucking time because this is the same fucking tutorial they put in Natural Selection 2 where I fucking had to kill myself. Stern Pioneer Squad is down, so that's GG. Might as well stop casting. And now this person built 2 infantry squads. Does anyone know who Gunther von Kluge is and whether he knows what the fuck he's doing? Because at this point it doesn't look very good. What Doth Life says, oh snap this OKW build. Yeah. Yeah. Stern Pioneers, honestly, I love them. When this game first came out, I experimented with building a lot of them. Experiment is kind of a very nice word to use for what I was doing. I've never been good enough at this game to really experiment with anything. I just do things and hope that it works. But they're just so fucking expensive that you build them in the beginning of the match, you're giving up a lot of build power that early. You build them near the middle of the match, it's still fucking expensive. It's just like a pain. And he asks 9 pot per sturm. Lol, says What Doth Life. Narfuck says there's actually an achievement for defying the tutorial. Oh god, too much stuff to read. I can't interact with Twitch chat. There's too many things in my brain. There's too much stuff going on, guys. So now we have, oh god, he's just building Sturm Pioneers. Is this guy, he's got to be good. He's like the 3rd ranked, no, this is actually, I think, the 2nd ranked auto match game that was going on right now, being spectated. Very strange. Von Ivan says I spam them, so that's good. Or no, Von Ivan says Luftwaffles. I don't know. Someone explain. Nobody has yet to explain why anyone would ever pick this doctrine to me. Maybe someone has explained it. I just haven't read chat because there's too much shit to keep track of. Even the Volksradiers are losing their fucking fight. If this squad goes down, it's like double G. Wow, that's a fun retreat. That's just up through over the hill and through the dale. Back to grandmother's house to go, and we have an early ambulance by the United States player trying to put some stickers on the boo-boos, and it's just more Sturm Pioneers. Triple Sturms plus falls. Does this guy hate having manpower, says What Doth Life. He clearly hates something. Could be Jews because he's playing as Germans. Could be manpower because he's building fucking Sturm Pioneers. So for those of you watching at home, the reason you don't typically see people build this many Sturm Pioneers is because they're expensive as fuck to build and expensive as fuck to reinforce. They're 300 to build versus 250 for folks videos. Jesus, heavy fortification now available. Scare the fuck out of me. But to reinforce, well, you can't tell how much they cost to reinforce. But notice the Volksgraders only cost 25 to reinforce. These fuckers are like 35 or some shit like that. So it's just a huge pain in the ass. We still can't see what the cost to reinforce. I like how that information's hidden until you really need it. Norfolk says, assault rifles are a hell of a drug. They're addictive, man. Yeah. Stormingbird says, falls are kind of cool but expensive. Air recon can be nice for friendly fight. Yes, those are the only two things about this doctrine that are worth a fuck. Air recon is amazing. That's really good. And Fallschirmjägers, yes, way too expensive, but really great otherwise. I'm actually a Fallschirmjäger fan. I just think they're cool guys. They're like they're glass cannons. Oh, Stormingbird, they aren't that expensive to reinforce 30. They take forever to reinforce. Yes, everything about Ooh, we have the recon coming in. What can we see? It's kind of early to call in recon, don't you think? What is it that you're looking for? You're looking for the fast M20, I guess? Look if they're teching to that. But honestly, you can just see that once the lieutenant shows up. I don't know what you're looking for this early in the game with that sort of recon. Very interesting. Zombie Francis says he's playing more of an Order 227 strat. Don't know what that means. Cut off the fuel. So somehow the fucking German clawed his way into this game while I wasn't watching, while I was busy reading Twitch chat or some shit like that, because we have most of the map captured. This was flashing red. This is I don't know why this is flashing red. Oh, it's flashing red because he's capturing this, and it's just the map is fucking broken. So, wow, he's literally capping the entire map. That map control though, says Stormingbird. Yeah, wow. Agreed. So, American player, I guess this makes a lot of sense, right? The German players have been losing squads because the American players have been winning fights, and the way you win fights is, you know, you have a lot of people in the fight. You got a lot of people in the fight, it means they're not spread out around the map capping stuff, and it means your opponent probably is spread out around the map capping stuff. So that's sort of to be expected. And the German player, command half track. So we've teched up, and we're probably going to see a fast Panzer II, and that could be pretty good. We already have a captain out though, so. Oh wait, no, we skipped the lieutenant. So actually, that was a good scouting run called in by the Germans. I suppose to notice the lieutenant's been skipped. It's hard to kind of tell, but I don't even know if that factored into the build order. But interesting. Okay, so it's gonna be a fast Panzer II. Like I said, the quick tech captain is going to help versus that if the captain gets a bazooka, but I don't know. I like the AT guns versus the everything. I always like the AT guns. What Doth Life says, if I see first terms, I'm making 250 cals or a flak HT. Presumably the 50 cals are the 50 cal machine guns, not the 50 cal flak half-track, because that's clearly the flak half-track. But yes, that would make a lot of sense when your opponent's pouring that much manpower into the fucking Sturm Pioneers. But on a map like this, 50 cal is kind of tough. It's so easy to flank anything on a map like this because there's just buildings everywhere, and you're sort of all spread out over the map. It's got a very long front line. Look at this fucking cutoff, by the way. This cutoff sector is doing a lot of work, my friends. This cutoff sector is literally cutting off the entire map except for 2 strategic points, and we have another fucking scouty majigger coming in. Anyways, how's the Panzer II going? Right into the fight. Maybe it's going to help get the cutoff back. Zombie Francis says USF needs to send a rear echelon off to cap or something. Well, wouldn't it be? Oh no, Jesus Christ, the captain's dead! I called this game in the first 10 seconds against the Germans, but I am forced to eat crow. Delicious, delicious crow. 4 and 20 blackbirds baked into a pie. I guess that's a reference to weed. 4 and 20 blackbirds. Fucking 420 smoked blackbirds every day. Maybe that Beatles song Blackbird is a song about smoking weed, like Lucy in the Sky and Diamonds is a song about crystal meth, because I lost my 6 trains of thought. Anyways, this thing's out, so now we can take back the cutoff, and the American player did manage to get this fuel, but that's too late. It's looking like, how do we have an AT gun built? Did we tech to that? Yes, we tech to fucking... Why do I freaking keep doing this? Obviously, Captain Tier. Why am I so stupid? Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, so anyways, we have the AT gun ready to go versus this thing. Do the riflemen have their AT rifles? Yes. And AT grenades. I mean, man, US player, good with the cutoffs, bad with the map control. What else can you expect? Panzer II doing work. That's what a fast Panzer II will get you. 7 kills already, no vet, but it's getting there. You show that crater who's boss. You show that crater who's boss. So I would be feeling pretty good as the Germans. I don't know if I'd be going a 2nd Panzer II. That's pretty all-in-y. I would start thinking about a Puma at this point, because you got to start thinking, what's my opponent going to do versus my Panzer II? Yeah. What Doth Life says, 5 rifles. Who are these players? Combined arms, you mooks. I don't know. They were near the top of the ranking in the auto match list, and whenever I start making fun of people who I'm watching because I think they're terrible, it turns out they're ranked like #1. They're just trying out some weird, shitty strat. But I don't know, since you guys are in Twitch chat, you can go to CoH2.org and look up on the ladder how they're ranked and tell me. Look at that Panzer II trying to drive into that thing, knocking these... Can you make it? Can you make it? Can you go up there? Are you a little... Yes, you can go in the fucking house. That's wonderful. When the war is over, that Panzer II can actually rent that room out and chill out there. That's pretty cool. Most rooms are not okay with that, with tanks, but I think the landlord there would be pretty chill. So that was a cool incendiary grenade. I'm not sure if the goal was to catch the M7 or or the M1, or to keep it from advancing. If it was the latter, that worked. If it was the former, it didn't. Nice concentrated fire from this rifle blob here. Maybe gotta take out the Volksgrenadiers. The Panzer II can come in and maybe try and clean up some stuff. There's another Panzer II. That's just painful. I don't know. It's in 3rd Panzer II. What's going on? What's going on, my friends? Please tell me. Oh, they're all retreating. He just hit the retreat button. Jesus. When you have your fucking AT gun here, you just hit the retreat button. Don't even talk to me. What Doth Life says 57mm is great versus Luke's. Huh. Huh. You're talking to the guy who says 57mm is great versus anything. You don't have to tell me it's good versus things. By the way, look at the map control. Oh no, why did that have to die? That wasn't fucking with anybody. Norfolk says, when your tank is so kawaii and small, you can rent a 1-room efficiency in Brooklyn. Yes. It's too much manpower, though, to rent a place in Brooklyn. Oof. What a fucking match we're watching right now, guys. Can you tell me anything that's going on? It's just a mess. Looks like that was a AT rifle. Oh, they could recruit the thing. Focus fire the jet. What's going on? What? Don't move. Don't move. I don't even... Why would you reface it? That's like the worst. If it's in the arc of fire, if it can't back out of the arc of fire, if the only way forward out of the arc of fire is into your fucking rifleman who can at least AT grenade, you don't fucking move the AT gun, because it's gonna die in a sec. It's gonna get shot by the rifle, or by the Panzer II to death in a sec, so you know it's only got 1 shot left in it. You fucking shoot it in the arc of fire. Zombie Francis says, which one's this again? I don't know what that means. Oh, what map? Con. It's Con. What Doth Life says, he's busy microing his 1 rifle at a time. Have you guys seen the new one? Halba, yeah, the road, absolutely atrocious. Alright, maybe we can shoutcast a match on Halba after this one. This thing's fucking over, by the way, so... Oh my god, what are you doing? I guess this is a reason to go Luftwaffe. You want to build these fucking things. It's not even facing the right direction. That guy just looks so comfortable, though. He's lounging. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Not a very comfortable looking chair, but it's a very comfortable looking pose. Oh, Jesus, what's wrong with his back? It's fucking... There's like the texture on it. It's all fucked up. What's happening over here where actual things are happening? Oh, no, Strim Pioneers. Do you think when it's at an angle like this, it feels like you're going down a roller coaster? Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what that was a nice shot. That's fucking threading the needle. How do you even do that? Defying the laws of physics. I like 99% of the time in this game, shit is like shots are just fucking blocked. Wow, suddenly this guy's a maestro with the AT guns, fucking refacing them like I'm like a boss. Wow. Yeah, 99% of the time in this game you can't shoot where you're supposed to be able to shoot, but suddenly the AT gun can shoot way the fuck anywhere. Guys, I don't even know what I'm watching. Someone look up their ranks on CoH2.org, because either they're terrible or they're amazing. This is some next level shit. Still, triple VP capped, by the way, in favor of the Germans, the Deutschland. So, American not feeling good. What is the American going to spend the money on? It's got the Valiant assault being popped. Interesting. AT guns being moved way the hell forward. Interesting. Oh, it's actually got damaged engine. I like this. This is a bold play. Let's see if it pays off. Do you have the sight? No, you don't even. fucking clue where it is. But I like it. I like it anyways. He was hoping maybe the, is he firing into the fog of war? Yes! Wow. Wow. That's even bolder than bold. That's fucking bold, italics, underlined wingdings right there. Yowza. Rear echelon's doing their best to fight. Can't help but think they'd be better utilize capping. And we have the Fallschirmjägers, the heroes of this doctrine, showing up and doing what they do best, making a cool noise with their guns. And all reloading simultaneously. Oh yeah, I love that sound. They kill anybody? No. They killed a guy. Stuart down. Oh god. Oh wait, no, that's the thing. I thought this was the artillery for a sec. Clearly not. She's got such a weird icon. Looks like a fucking like a spatula with holes in it, like a thing you use to flip fish. Flip that fish. All right, Stuart's gonna drive straight into the Shreks. Was that? That was a ghost jetpack. Interesting choice by the game to have a ghost jetpack. Don't know if I agree with that one. Fallschirmjäger is doing what they also do best, which is charging through green cover, or charging through no cover, and getting fucking annihilated because they cost way too much manpower, and that's the end of this one. So that's really bad. But it might not matter with the VP situation. I don't know. The American player can still totally cap some shit. I think this game, these people, these drove off all my Twitch viewers. I'm down to 5 people. Oh no. Oh no. I think I heard somebody talk about strippers a second ago, so that's interesting. AT gun's finally gonna make it back to the front lines. Very puzzling game. Very puzzling game. German has just lost so much stuff, which is understandable because he only had so much stuff in the first place. And by so much stuff, I mean not so much. This is hilarious. That thing did absolutely nothing. It's just gonna get shelled to death by the mortar, and then maybe even captured by the United States player. That's fucking hilarious. Don't build those, by the way. They just get decrewed so easily that they're extremely situational. I saw some chat about them. Where did I see it? Did I see it? Oh, I saw it on Reddit. On the Reddit CoH2 or CoH subreddit. Someone's like, why do you build these things ever? And someone's like, well, you can build sandbags around them or barbed wire so the opponent can't get close enough to grenade it. And then someone's like, well, but once you do that, don't you just keep people out of range of the thing and they can't even get close enough for them to shoot? And the answer is no. But so if you build it, consider putting some barbed wire around it so that your opponent can't get close enough to grenade it. But just don't build it is really the lesson I'm trying to impart. Narfwack says, I want to make a joke about how the Overwatch take spam meta is so prevalent and it's affecting other games, hence the Panzer II spam, but I have a feeling it wouldn't read. Well, it wouldn't read because this isn't Panzer II spam. There's only been 3 of them. I think there's been 3. There's been 2 or 3. There have been 3. My throat's going. I can feel it in my throat. Well, that's the end of that. Stuart probably gonna get. How would you, Jesus, upgrade 3 Shrek? I don't know. What is this? What is my life? Whew. Well, that's the Stuart down. So maybe last gasp for the United States. If they want, they can throw everything into this middle VP and maybe decap it for a while and then stay in the game for quite a while. Oh, one of these things is going up. This thing hasn't. Oh, of course it's been decrewed. Obviously it's been decrewed. But it doesn't matter. The Germans back to this one. Hey, there's a cat. Can you hear the cat? Aren't we up to 4 built at least, says Narfrock, about the Panzer II? Maybe. Maybe. This is not the sort of game to keep track of this stuff. Unless it is. Unless these players are actually surprise good. But I hope we've all learned lessons about facing our AT guns and not building all our Sturm Pioneers and how Fallschirmjägers are trash but also kind of cool. They're really cool trash. They're cool sounding trash. Oh god, this is painful. This thing actually managing to get some damage in. No kills though. So maybe we gotta get AT gunned. Oh, but this AT gun is perfectly positioned to nail the Panzer II if only you could get sight on it. This one too, I guess the AT gun firing at the Sturm Pioneer is at least good option, but it's almost working. It's making it work. I think that might have been a mortar hit that actually worked. I don't know. Maybe it was an AT hit. Oof! Run away. It's a valiant assault. Now would be a nice time to pop some Fallschirm Makers if you had the stuff, because they could hop out of here, instantly decrew that AT gun, hop into the building, hop out this side of the building, walk across and kill that AT gun. That'd be cool. That would be pretty dope if I do say so myself. 25 VPs, so looks like it's gonna be GG right here. We got the infantry charge to try and decap the thing. We got, are they gonna fire a grenade, an AT grenade? I was expecting an AT grenade, but instead they just get themselves owned up by the flak thing. Who's dead? Squad down there. Okay, we just gotta last for 20 VPs, then this game will be over, guys. Really interesting fight. Go yourself. Look up these people on CoH2.org, the ladder. See if they're any good. Because I'd be very surprised if they are. But again, I've been burned in the past by saying people are bad. Fucker was like ring number 1 or some shit like that. I was like, this guy's terrible. No, he was just being unique. He was just being unique. What Doth Life says puke. Great.
Grab your shit. You got a rifle squad waiting for orders.
I feel like this was just popped like 10 seconds ago.
One of our capture points.
Motherfucker is not being responsible with these munitions. Stewart. Well, at least this can deal with the AT gun. Thank God this came out in time. Actually, we did have the decap here briefly, so stop the bleed. And we have the cap to stop the bleed. And this thing actually died. He kept shelling it, I suppose, after it was dead without realizing it was dead, so there's a lesson there, folks. These things will fucking, well, it's actually dead. It's dead on my screen. These things, they're made out of paper. Don't go Luftwaffe. If you do go Luftwaffe, don't build flak emplacements. If you do build flak emplacements, don't expect them to live. If your opponent's got a flak emplacement, don't expect it to live, such that if you're shelling it, maybe stop shelling it and then go capture it, or even don't even bother capturing it. Maybe just shell it to death because they are so dog shit that maybe it's not worth capturing. I always try and fucking capture them in my games just because they're like crack to me. Like I never build them, they're terrible. But I'm like, oh, I gotta have one of those for me. It's free. I just put some infantry in it and it's mine. And it can be mine, but it's stupid. I shouldn't do that. It's bad for me to do that. And it's dumb of me to do that. 3 VPs. That thing's dead. 2 VPs. That thing's dead. Wow. Oh, I thought the shell was gonna be in the air as it ended. So that's unfortunate. Anything cool to look at the end? I don't believe so. So let's call it there. What a weird game. Don't build that many Sturm Pioneers, my friends. Please don't do that.